and be on board. All passengers should now have cleared with the United States Customs and Immigration and be on board through departure round at gate 40. Flight 5.
Testing. We'll try our best. Wi-Fi acting up a little bit. Hello? Are we back? Please let me know if we're back. Hold on, guys. Trying to adjust myself. Down below, you can kind of get a glimpse of what we see. What we wake up to every morning here at Atlanta. Look at that. Beautiful. Every morning. That's what we wake up to. Let me catch up on the comments here. Kevin R. Good morning. Glad you can join us. Alexander, good morning to you. Welcome. Canyon Ingo, good morning. Watching from the Philippines. Good to see you. We're on the north side of Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia. Frontier 1582 going to Detroit, and Airbus A321. Let's just say the Wi-Fi signal in this area, not the best. Very loud with these arrivals and departures here. You see some deltas being tugged, and they'll pull into this area right in front of us here, as most of them have been doing since we first got here. Klaus saying good morning, Nathan, Dad, and fellow NextJetters from Hotlanta. Special shout out to Jenny Bev, is that how you say it? From the Philippines. Klaus, I'm glad you can join us today. First ever live stream from Atlanta. I'm not even wearing a sweater or a jacket or anything because it's nice and I guess you could say room temperature right now, so it's not really cold. There is a slight little breeze, but it's a warm breeze. Jamin saying, one time Frontier Airlines used to fly in and out of my local airport, Punta Gorda Airport, PGD, and now they don't. Maybe it's for some cost reasons. It's always cost reasons, huh? Make sure I'm not missing anything. Laura saying, hi, NextJet, watching from the UK in the afternoon. Well, hello, Laura. Glad you can tune in and join us today. Southwest Airlines Flight 1034 going to Phoenix. It's a Boeing 737-7. It's 22 years old. Yes, we did, Kevin. Yes, we did.
So much to see.
We had to take the plane train between the concourses here at Atlanta.
Tell about the internet and then tell about how many gates there are.
So just as an FYI, guys, the Wi-Fi signal in this area isn't quite the best, so we're just making do what we have. So if we die for a little bit, give us some time and we'll see if we can get back up and running. If not, then we have to do what we tried to do in Phoenix when we had the same problem and do it in parts. Departing there, 2239 Delta Airlines going to Chicago. It's an Airbus A320. Kevin Hart, that doesn't sound too good. Look at these two Deltas being tugged. In case you guys don't know, Atlanta, Georgia, here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, is Delta's hub. So we're going to see a lot of Deltas. I have to say, my flight radar is glitchy. I would tell you what that plane was, but my flight radar has stopped working, so. Cathay Spotter saying good morning. It is my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Cathay Spotter. Can we everyone in the chat right now, can we say a happy birthday to Cathay Spotter?
Taxi for the Victor Loop.
Have to change this.
Ooh, double tug action. Oh, look at that. Look at that. One going the other way, the other one going the other. That's pretty cool.
Southwest 2252, runway 26 left, line of way. South 1354, kind of departure, good day.
Landing here is American Airlines, Flight 2431, coming in from Charlotte. It's an Airbus A319 right there. Look at that lineup already. Got some planes ready for departure. Departing there, Delta Airlines Flight 1676 going to San Antonio. It's an Airbus A321. It's 4 years old.
That's 2507 tower, runway 26 left, line of way. American 2431, keep it moving off the runway, please. Bravo Victor, kind of ground point 9 on Victor, traffic short final behind you. Appreciate that, guys. Delta 2632, kind of departure, we'll see you.
You guys might notice that we don't have the time near the live like we usually do, and that is because it requires some changing and I haven't got around to change it, and I don't know if it'll even work. So in the meantime, no time. But the current time here in Atlanta, Georgia is 9 a.m. Eastern time. So we're basically 3 hours ahead of California. Departing is Southwest 2252 going to Milwaukee. It's a Boeing 737. And landing was Delta Airlines Flight 1263, came from Chicago, a Boeing 757-200.
Delta 803 RNAV impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. United 1434 tower, runway 26 left, lock weight. Southwest 2252, kind of departure, good day. South 2048 Atlanta tower, wind 2403, runway 26 right, clear to land. Denver 5141, hold short of runway 26 left of Bravo 6.
Oh, look, it just refreshed.
Paper.
This right here is Delta Connection, operated by Endeavor Air. That's a first. Flight 5151. Came in from a place that I cannot pronounce. Departing Delta Airlines Flight 803, going to Cincinnati. It's a Boeing 737-8, 21 years old. I feel like I'm missing some comments, and I apologize. We're trying to work something out. Plane Jane, good morning to you. And glad you could join us on our very first live stream here at Atlanta. Oh, look, we have a Sky Team landing. Delta Airlines in its Sky Team livery, flight 2093, coming in from EWR. It's a 1 hour and 36-minute flight on a Boeing 737-8. We're about to have 3 planes in one shot. Look at that. Do not worry, guys. We'll be posting our arrivals and departures on our flights that we had here a little bit later today. So stay tuned to that. When we got here at the hotel, we went and got food. We ate and went to bed. We were tired. We went to bed around I think it was midnight here, Eastern time. So definitely a little late. I mean, obviously we're 3 hours ahead of what we usually are used to. It's gonna take a little bit of time to adjust. Yes, Ralph. I always wonder what ATL looked like too. And now we know. Looks good. We got some beautiful shots. And that beautiful shot of the 3 planes.
26 right, turn left on Bravo. That's 2048, taxi for the Victor Lift.
This is our view every morning right here. Got a Airbus A350 and a Boeing 767.
Foothills 908, runway 26 left, line up away. Out 5, thank you. Delta 2767, the vehicle is clear, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Departing is going to be Delta Airlines, flight 2134, going to Richmond. Is actually landing. Wait, what? That's not usually the landing runway, but okay. That's why I was a little confused. Delta Airlines flight 2134 coming in from Richmond. It's a Boeing 757-200. It's a 1 hour and 7 minute flight. Usually they land on the closest runway to us, but I guess a plane was blocking that.
Foothills 908, RNM impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. Flight Jets 576 out, runway 26 left, line up away.
You guys are just joining us. Hello and welcome to the live stream. We're here live at Atlanta International Airport. Well, the actual name for it is Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia. First time here and first time bringing you guys live coverage. That right there is Mountain Aviation Flight 908 going to Georgetown. It is a Cessna 750 Citation X, 22 years old. Landing just in front of us, Delta Airlines Flight 2767. I came in from Columbus. There's so many Deltas. It's Delta Inception. Jademan, that is correct. That is why we're here. Atlanta, in case you guys don't know, is the world's busiest airport, or the United States' busiest airport. So, definitely a spot we wanted to come by and give you guys live coverage from. Oh, sorry, Kevin R. My bad. But no, we have not. As soon as we got off the plane, we went to baggage claim, we picked up our stuff, we got a rental car, and we went to get food, came to the hotel, eat, and went to bed. It was already like 9. Arriving, Delta Airlines Flight 2664 from Buffalo. It's a 1 hour and 33 minute flight on an Airbus A320, 2 years old. Departing, United Airlines Flight 340 going to Denver is an Airbus A319. It's 22 years old.
Bravo 1, please. Traffic about a mile behind you.
Kevin R, we aren't going to be live streaming the entire time. We're going to do like live streams here and there, because we are actually here with family. It's a family trip. And so we're going to go and explore the city of Atlanta and the surrounding area, because it is basically our first time here. Yeah. I know, Kevin R. Our flight was kind of delayed by a little bit. Lots was happening. So when we were in Denver, they had us hold for such a long time, I thought we were never going to leave. I think it was because there was a plane that was having maintenance issues and then like pushed back and then had to go back into the gate, and then another plane was pushing back. And then I think that was in Denver. I kind of forgot. A lot happened. And then after that, they switched runways on us, so the pilots had to like redo everything, I guess. Yeah, lots have happened. Lots happened. That right there is a Boeing 717. You don't see them too often. You actually don't see them rarely in Los Angeles. So Delta Airlines flight 2976 came in from Columbus. It's a 1 hour and 4 minute flight on a Boeing 717. 23 years old. Swampfield 20 is saying well done. Well, thank you. Can't take all the credit. I'm out here with my dad. But definitely a wonderful airport here. I was a little bit of smoky landing there. Delta Airlines flight 2788 coming in from Portland. Waiting for the reverse thrusters. So it came in from Portland. It's a 2 hour and 7 minute flight on a Boeing 737-900 ER. 4 years old. Alexander, yes, this is Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport is a hub for Delta Airlines, so that's why you're going to see many Deltas. Feather, good morning to you, and welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. Dustin Jackson saying, NextJet, love this. Thanks for bringing us Atlanta. No problem. We're absolutely loving it here. Very first day. Well, I'm going to count it as our first day, although yesterday was kind of our first day, you know. We were too tired to explore anything. Haley, hello. And good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us.
WestJet 15 at 99, RNAV, Snuffy, runway 2.
Jamin, that is what we kind of have to believe. Look, they even have a designated Delta hangar. They even have a Delta museum just next to the airport here, which we definitely will be hitting. WestJet flight 1599 going to Vancouver, Canada. This is a Boeing 737-800. It is 12 years old.
And never 5291, Canada, morning, good day.
Gary, yes. That is basically where we are right now. You get excellent views. You get even the Deltas parking just below us every morning. Definitely a good place. That's why we picked this. Garat, good morning to you, and welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today.
Still 1375.
Oh my god. 2 for 1. Departing Delta Airlines flight 648 going to Asheville. It is a Boeing 717. 17 years old. Yeah, we just started.
Ops 5 tower. Ops 5, roger. Let me get 3 more out of here and we'll get you up there. 1375 RNAV, impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. 2035 tower, runway 26 left, full length, line up and wait. Another 648, Canada, morning, good day. Southwest 1517 tower, wind 2606, runway 26 right, good land. 1147, got a morning, we'll see. Still 2035, RNAV, down here with 26 left, clear for takeoff. 2171, taxi with the Victor Loop. Up 1375, count departure. We'll see you later.
Feather saying, how is everyone doing this morning? Doing quite well. I gotta say, the weather, absolutely perfect. At least for now. It is still early in the morning. You might notice that the time isn't there, but it is 9:16 a.m. Eastern time here in Atlanta, Georgia. So, it is nice. Don't use the weather command, by the way, because I haven't fixed that yet, so I gotta fix that a little bit later. So if you guys are just joining us, welcome to our very first live stream here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, Georgia. The world's largest airport here. We got 5,000 acres of airport here. It's quite a bit. 2,700 flights a day here at Atlanta. There. Departing here, Delta Airlines flight 2169 going to Montreal. It is a Boeing 717. 21 years old. Jamin saying, I was expecting LAX to be the busiest airport. It's definitely up there, but Atlanta beats it by a whole lot. Because with 2,700 flights a day, I think LAX only had like 1,000 something. If I recall. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Departure day.
Golden asking Nathan, how was the airport compared to LAX? Bigger. A lot bigger. Even just looking out, you can definitely tell it's a lot bigger. More terminals. Lots more terminals. And lots of more action. And a lot more plane spotter friendly. There's not a lot of obstructions. There's no wires, there's no random poles in the way, as you guys can see. So, it's definitely different. Would I say better? I don't know. We still love our home airport back in LA. Spirit Airlines flight 1080 coming in from Cleveland. It's a 1 hour and 25-minute flight on an Airbus A320neo. It's brand new as of May 2023. Spirit bought some new planes recently, so this probably explains why that one's fairly new.
Turn left on Bravo, hold short of runway 26 left at Bravo 6.
On the north side was Delta Airlines flight 2569. It's coming in from Jacksonville. It's a 43-minute flight on a Boeing 757-200. It's 33 years old. So much action happening. You can't get a break. Delta Airlines flight 2952 going to Indianapolis. This is a Boeing 737-900ER. 7 years old. Jamin, that's an excellent question. What is the biggest airport in Florida? I couldn't tell you. It could be Orlando.
1952, kind of the
Yes, Plain Jane, that is right. LAX has more international planes, while here at Atlanta, nothing but consistent deltas. Seems to be Delta, United, Southwest, and that's pretty much the common ones. We do see like some Spirits like that one, or the Sky apparently. You were zoomed in on the Sky. And then we also got some Alaska Airlines here and there. I don't know what that is. All the way over there. There's a special livery on the other side of the airport. It seems to be a Southwest, and it's Nevada One livery. It just landed. Came in from Tampa. Boy is. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us on this wonderful Saturday. As the departure on the south side. Delta Airlines flight 2569 coming here going to Jacksonville. That is a 45-minute flight. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How could it be 45 minutes? Oh, wrong pencil plane. Going to Miami. Delta Airlines flight 1510. I'm telling you guys, I'm still getting the hang of these runway layouts. So give me at least a day. I think by the end of today, I'll be much better. Boy is saying, how are you doing? Doing quite well. Weather's great here. Feather, you have a good day as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's always good to have you here. Golden, I'm wondering too. I just wonder, huh? If the tin can, the flying tin can is awake. Let me just say, he was, and then he went back to sleep. Departing here, Spirit Airlines, flight 1081, going to Minneapolis. It's an Airbus A320. It is 8 years old. Joshua, that's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure. Miami being the largest, the biggest airport in Florida. Got nothing but Deltas lined up here. I'm pretty sure they're all 757. They're all pencil planes from the looks of it. Get some ground crew action. Zach, good morning. And welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could join us on this wonderful Saturday.
Southwest 2344 Tower was 2604 runway 26. And there.
Testing. Are we back? I think we're back. Wi-Fi, like I said, going in and out here, so bear with us. It's like,
Crosswind 26 left, whatever kind of ground point 900. 388 Tower 126 left.
Jeremy Harris saying hello from Deepcott, United Kingdom. Great show. Well, thank you so much, Jeremy. And thank you for tuning in today. William saying good morning from PDX. Well, good morning to you. And welcome to the stream.
On Bravo, hold short runway 26 left at Delta.
Jim saying good morning NextJet, great views. Well, good morning to you, Jim, and yes, great views indeed. As we wake up to, I guess this is kind of like their maintenance yard out here, where they kind of park the planes for the night. You get to wake up some close-ups as you guys can see down below.
That's 2467 with 26 left, line of void traffic down the building.
Departing is Delta Connection, operated by Endeavour Air. It is flight 5388, going to Mobile. That's the first I've ever heard that location. Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. I believe the Southwest in its Nevada One Livery is going to be coming around here. So there's the Southwest in its Nevada 1 livery, flight 599, came from Tampa. It's a 1 hour and 10 minute flight on a Boeing 737-8, 8 years old.
Take off.
Zach saying, finally a stream from my home airport. Hashtag Hotlanta. Definitely a little humid here this morning, keeping us a little warm. Thank you to those who are subscribing and liking the live stream. Lopez, pretty much. Big airport with thousands of small planes. Like this plane departing here is a Boeing C-17. Not a C-17, that's a Globemaster. A Boeing 717. It's going to Baton Rouge, there in Louisiana. Delta Airlines flight 2467. Guys, give me at least a day, and I'll swear I'll be better. I'm still working on the layout of this airport, seeing what airplanes are landing and departing here.
That's 2467 kind of departure today. Step 504 RNAV, step your wing. Safe for takeoff.
Klaus said yes. Super rare to see a Boeing 717 at LAX. Departing Delta Airlines Flight 904 going to Sacramento. It's a Boeing 737-9ER, 6 years old.
Runway 26 left, straight to right number 5 behind the Delta 737, which looks to not be effective. Delta 904, got an departure, good day. That's 2499 tower, winds 2705 from wind 26 right, clear line, caution, wake turbulence, and trail of a heavy Boeing 767. Good morning.
Marcel saying hello from Germany. Well, hello. And welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us.
77 RNAV, Snuffy, runway 26 left, there we go. That's 27.3.
We have a FedEx landing here. FedEx Flight 409 coming in from Norfolk. It's a Boeing 767 freighter. It is 3 years old. Flight 409. Can you guys let me know if you guys can hear the airplanes okay? I don't want it to be too quiet. Or too loud, for that matter. Departing Delta Airlines Flight 2073 going to Wichita. It is a Boeing 717. 21 years old.
Delta 786, RNAV, Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
We have Ben viewing from a cruise ship. A cruise ship, not a cruise ship. Hello from the Ruby Princess cruise ship. Well, hello Ben. And welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us. Hopefully having an amazing cruise. Carrie, thank you for letting me know. Owls saying at my hometown here in Atlanta, Georgia. Loving it so far. The weather is definitely something that I've experienced before and don't like it, but hey. I've been to humid places like Hawaii and El Salvador, but definitely gets a little bit getting used to after you haven't been in it for a while. Golden, thank you for letting me know as well. Departing here, Delta Airlines Flight 786 going to Portland. It's Boeing 737-9ER. Avery, yes. Yes, we are.
Southwest 2836, Bravo 4. Currently 491, on departure turn right heading 340, runway 26 left. So 786 out of port today.
Apparently, Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport has 192 gates. So, probably a lot more than that you would see at LAX. Southern Airways Express somehow made its way over here. I'm pretty sure this is the same one that we see over there in LAX sometimes. They're only propeller plane that we really see consistently at LAX. Flight 491 going to Jackson. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan. Get a Banana and a Southwest in the same frame. That Spirit Airlines flight 635 landed in from Chicago. It's a 1 hour 44 minute flight on an Airbus A319. Oh my god, Alexander letting us know that a queen is going to arrive in 10 minutes. Oh my lord. Let me zoom out here. Oh yes we do. Korean Air coming in from Seoul, landing here in Atlanta in just 10 minutes, just like Alexander said. So, we'll be awaiting. Klaus, yes, this place is absolutely ginormous looking out from the balcony here. 5 runways. I did not know that, but lord. That's just, what, one more runway than LAX?
The 2543 RNAV impasse. Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. Alaska 493 tower, runway 26 left, line up away. Currently 491, got a departure 121.021, nothing, we'll see ya. Number 0, Echo Papa, turn right at taxiway Charlie, and then Alpha to the ramp this frequency. No delay off, please. Traffic short final behind you. Step right turn there at Charlie, left turn Alpha to signature ramp this frequency. Keep moving off the runway, please. Thanks for the help, guys. Air 635 and Delta.
Delta Airlines flight 2543 going to Rochester. It is an Airbus A320. It's 25 years old.
Copy the ramp, grab the holding in position. Delta 2325 tower, sorry, I've stepped on you, wind 2907, runway 26, right, clear to land.
Yes, plane Jane. So much action that we have little propeller planes landing here. Oh, it's taxiing this way. Get a nice little glimpse of a propeller plane. Nice little Cessna. Is that a Piper? No, that's a Cessna. I don't know much about these smaller propeller planes.
Looks like you're lined up.
But compared to the giant A350 that's taxiing behind.
Thank you so much. Clear land, runway 26 right. That's 2543 kind of park today. Alaska 493 RNAV impasse, runway 26 left, clear. There you go.
Propeller plane is pulling in You ever seen a tiny propeller plane being marshaled in? Alaska Airlines Flight 493 going to Seattle. It's a Boeing 737 MAX 9. It's brand new as of November 2022. Landing here is Delta Airlines Flight 2325 coming in from Charlotte. It's a 41-minute flight on a Boeing 717, 21 years old. Look at those reverse thrusters. Golden. Saying we're only 120 subscribers away from 3K. I think we can probably reach another milestone while we're here.
The 2647 tower was 3006, runway 26 right, good line. Southwest 1768, left turn there, Bravo 4, cross, runway 26 left, echo, ground point under. That 2594, turn left on Bravo, hold short of 26 left at Delta.
Yes, Golden. So many ground vehicles. So many. That is what keeps Atlanta moving right here. Is all those ground workers.
There 4977.
Oh, we died. Oh, never mind, we're back. I do apologize if the Wi-Fi kind of goes out here and there. The signal isn't the best. Landing here is Delta Airlines Flight 2647 coming in from Cincinnati. It's a 1-hour flight on a Boeing 737-900ER. 9 years old.
Number 2, good day. The 2647 at Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, straight to ramp 2, traffic will be going into position.
Look at all this taxi action.
Delta 2207, RNAV impasse, runway 56, left, clear for takeoff.
Landing here is Delta Connection, operated by Endeavour Air. Flight 4977, coming here from Knoxville. It's a 32-minute flight on a Mitsubishi CRJ 900 LR, 15 years old.
Delta 4977, left, hold short of.
Departing is Delta Airlines Flight 2207 going to Nashville. It's a Boeing 737-900ER. It's 10 years old.
4977, cross runway 26, left, going independent ground, point 100.
Landing here, Air Canada Express, not operated by anybody, it's just Air Canada Express. Flight 949, coming in from Toronto. It's a 1 hour and 36-minute flight. It's Mitsubishi CRJ 900 LR, 2 years old. As soon as I saw the word Express, I was thinking of United Express. So, that's why. Yes, Golden. Definitely different from LAX, where you have a bunch of trees and poles blocking your way. Oh my lord. The Queen landing on the other side. Korean Air, Flight 035, coming in from Seoul, Korea, is a 13-hour and 6-minute flight. It's a Boeing 747-8. It is 7 years old. So if you all remember, use that Queen of the Skies emoji, the 747. As the Queen touches down here, our very first Queen here at Atlanta. Ah, yes, Jazz Air. That's what it was. Flight radar didn't tell me, so I thought I made a mistake. Ooh, 2 for 1 there. That was kind of cool. It was Delta Airlines going to St. Croix. I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right. Let's watch and see where that Korean goes. Our first international flight, I believe, here at Atlanta. Almost at LAX.
That's 2040, taxi to Texas. Set 949 at Delta, cross 26 South, straight to 306, and traffic position. Straight to 306, traffic position.
Departing on the south is Delta Airlines Flight 2739 going to Windsor Locks. It's Boeing 737-900ER. You see the Queen all the way from here.
return to ground point.
Ah, Ralph, that's right. Doing some engine work on the Delta down below. Got the engine cowlings open. Carry, I guess you can kind of say them either way, right? You can call them jumbos, jumbo jets, or the Queen, whichever one. Doing some cleaning on that pencil plane. Gotta give it up for the ground crew. Make sure these planes are in tip-top shape.
199, RNAV is nothing wrong with just left and takeoff. American 1283, taxi via the vector. Got an 1815 contact departure.
Delta Airlines and its Skyteam livery going to be making a departure here on the north side to Columbus. Plain Jane saying they're waxing the plane, wax on, wax on. You know, that's probably what they're doing. You know, giving a nice little wax. They're definitely labor intensive. Clean a plane that is above you. Just gotta make your arms sore. Departing Delta Airlines, flying 2199, going to BHM. It's a Boeing 737-900. It's 12 years old. The Queen has taxied over to where the tower is, so the Queen is just over there. From the looks of it, I guess the other side of this terminal here next to the tower is the international flights. I'm assuming.
Yeah, 5 which is right at land. That's 1621 on the tower, which is left on a point. 2199, contact departure.
Delta Airlines, flight 1258, coming in from Austin, Texas. It's an Airbus A321, 6 years old.
Got a 1621 on that, nothing wrong, just clear for takeoff.
Departing Delta Airlines flight 1621, going to Gulfport, a Boeing 717, 18 years old.
Roger, RNF to impasse, 126 left, let's take off. That was 3949 on the tower, 126 left on the point.
The Delta Airlines and its Sky Team livery is lining up on the runway. Flight 2200 going to Columbus. It's a Boeing 737-8, 21 years old.
At the departure going across runway 26 range. Follow the United on Victor contact ground point 9. Right, let's land. That's 774, line of 30.
Golden, that is correct. This airport is mainly domestic flights, but of course get those occasional internationals.
Out of 774 and that's nothing wrong with this left, let's take off.
Departing on the south side, Delta Airlines Flight 2270 going to Philadelphia. It's a Boeing 757-200, 31 years old. Landing on the south side is Air Canada Cargo. I haven't seen that before. Air Canada Cargo Flight 7249 coming in from Toronto. It is a 1 hour and 34 minute flight. It's a Boeing 767-300 freighter. It's 1 year old. I think since the FedEx taxied, and FedEx is a freighter, will Air Canada do the same? Unless there's like a cargo area on the other side. It's gonna be popping behind. There it is there, Air Canada Cargo. Haven't seen that at LAX, so. Departing here on the north side, Delta Airlines Flight 774 going to Seattle. It's a Boeing 757-300, 20 years old. That is true. Delta does fly international. But so far, we've seen many domestic flights.
That's a 1992 on end. Nothing wrong with this left, let's take off. That's a 744 contact approximate. Okay, that is 2699 on the tower, 1200 points.
Gonna have to wait for the reverse thrusters to quiet on down. Delta Airlines Flight 2096 coming in from Milwaukee. It's a 1 hour and 46 minute flight on an Airbus A321, 5 years old. Departing Delta Airlines Flight 1992 going to Guadalajara is a Boeing 737-900.
2699, our next nothing wrong, 260, good takeoff. 787 on the terminal.
Golden, I believe so. I believe they still have the same flavored Pringles as they do over there in LAX. Carrie, yeah, definitely a little early here, so many international flights will be arriving later in the afternoon.
That is 1992, contact departure.
Delta Airlines flight 2699 going to Oklahoma City. It's a Boeing 717. It's 21 years old.
Takeoff. That is 387 Atlanta Airlines, Runway. That is 387 on that, snappy runway 26 left for takeoff. That is 2699, contact departure.
Delta Airlines flight 787 going to Spokane. It is a Boeing 737-900ER. It's 9 years old.
So 2132 on the tower, wind 3206, runway 26 right, that's land. So 2575 on the tower, wind 3207, runway 26 right, that's land. So 787, contact departure.
Departing Delta Airlines flight 387 going to San Diego. It's an Airbus A321. It is 1 year old.
To the 501 on that, snappy runway 26 left, takeoff.
Landing Delta Airlines flight 2575 coming in from EWR. It's a 1 hour and 32 minute flight on a Boeing 737-900ER.
To the 387, contact departure.
Departing Delta Airlines flight 501 going to LAX. Hey, our home base over there in Los Angeles. A Boeing 757-300. It's 20 years old. Oatmeal, yes, this is the busiest airport, I believe, in the world, but it could be the United States. But either way, a very busy airport here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, Georgia. Departing on the south over there was a Delta Airlines flight 1796 going to PUJ. Hopefully all of you that are tuning into the live stream are absolutely enjoying this live stream today, as We normally don't film here at Atlanta, Georgia, but bringing the show on the road here. In case you guys don't know the dates of our live streaming schedule for this week, it's going to be from July 1st, which is today, all the way to July 4th. So definitely tune into every live stream. We're going to try to do multiple a day, probably like at least 2. Departing here, Delta Airlines flight 2556 going to DSM. It is a Boeing 717, 21 years old. K9, sorry for not pronouncing your name correctly. Saying hello, or hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us.
2908 Atlanta Tower, on a point.
We got Klaus ranking the airports in the most busiest. Got Atlanta. You got, is that Orlando? Is that what that is? I don't know the abbreviations for every airport. And then we got LAX. Where's that? Chicago? One of the two. Let me know, please. I know some abbreviations, but some of them don't even match up with the airport. Like Toronto, for the where this Delta's going. YYZ. YYZ for Toronto. Chicago. All right. Yeah, I thought it was Orlando, but Chicago. It was one of the two. Departing here, Delta Airlines flight 2908 going to Kansas City. It's a Boeing 757-200, 27 years old.
I'll check out 1771, contact departure. Roger, turn right heading 36, turn right heading 360, climb maintain 4000. Turn right heading 3.
A tug has just pulled up, so I think they're gonna probably get ready to move this aircraft here. During the tugging process, one person has to be in the pilot seat. Somebody has to be in the cockpit.
That's 874 on that stuff you want to take off. So the 2908 contact departure. The 923 fighting 030, maintain 2109.
So you'll see that one person is making his way to open the door. Sue saying good morning everyone. Morning to you, Sue, and welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can join us today. Delta Airlines flight 874 going to Boise. It is a Boeing 737-900ER, 8 years old.
Runway 186 on tower, wind 3206, runway 26 right, let's land. Southwest 1655 right now to impasse, 165, let's take off. United 790, Atlanta Tower, 165 on its way.
Departing on the South Delta Airlines flight 2830 going to Charleston. It's a Boeing 737-900ER, 9 years old. The tug is getting ready to attach to the plane. You can see that the person's now in the pilot seat. It's a little hard to tell, but I can see him in there.
You're now just let's take off.
The plane is starting up. You may or may not kind of hear it. See the guy in the pilot seat? Turning on that APU there. That's what I thought it was.
Southwest 1655, contact brush. Delta 2465, Atlanta Tower, 165 on its way.
Loser, hello. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us.
Delta 2465, right now to impasse, 165, let's take off.
Lots of tug action.
Left on the way, traffic downfield. United 790, contact departure. Delta 1367, Atlanta Tower, wind 3206, runway 26 right, let's land.
Departing Delta Airlines flight 2465 going to Albany. It is a Airbus A320, 19 years old. Gabriel, good morning and welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us on this very humid Saturday here in Atlanta, Georgia. For those who might just be joining, we're here live at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're on the north side of the airport here, so getting you some nice close-up views. This landing here is Delta Airlines flight 2186 coming in from Richmond. It is a 1 hour and 8 minute flight on a Boeing 757-200, 26 years old.
And other 1660 Atlanta Tower, on flight. 2186, taxi via the Victor Loop.
Losar. How do you, is that your name? I apologize. I'm not sure. It literally is spelled loser. I'm not sure if it's said anywhere, any other way. If I offended you, I apologize. Ian saying, see the whole Delta fleet in one day. I know. Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta is Delta's hub. Oh, we missed the towing process, but now we get to watch the tug. Lots of landing. You can't even look at the little things. Landing here, Delta Airlines flight 1367, coming in from Chicago. It is a 1 hour and 44-minute flight. It's Boeing 757-200. It's 21 years old.
That's 945 contact departure. Yeah, 1367, taxi to the Big Blue.
Departing Delta Airlines flight 1660, going to St. Louis. It is a Boeing 737-800, 22 years old. The tugging process has begun. Actually, I guess you could say pushback. Got the wing walkers on each side of the plane. Got a nice close-up of the tire in the tug there. I guess technically the tug becomes the plane's temporary nose tire. Just the fact that these tugs have enough horsepower or power just to push back a plane that weighs tens of thousands of tons. It's immaculate. Epic Toastman saying hi, next jet. Well, hello to you, Epic Toastman. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our very first stream here in Atlanta, Georgia. Glad you can tune in today.
Air 4906 on that left runway 6 left to take off. Attitude 25 on the tower.
Landing here, Delta Airlines, flight 2923, coming in from Boston. It's a 2 hour and 10-minute flight on a Boeing 757-200, 26 years old.
Out of 1061, contact departure.
Kevin R. No, I have not. Kevin R, I got a question for you. Are you having a hard time keeping up with these planes here? I know you type out the information for them, but seems to be a lot happening.
Attitude 25 right now, nothing wrong with this left to take off. That's 995 on the tower one, left on boy. Chevron 4906, contact departure.
I know the sun's coming out. Landing, Delta Airlines flight 1862, coming in from Little Rock. It's a 1 hour and 5-minute flight. It's a Boeing 737-900ER, 9 years old.
304, right to the left. 8 at Charlie, crossing way 26 right, right on Bravo.
Kevin R., you're doing a great job. Not Delta, United Airlines Flight 225 going to Denver. It's a Boeing 737-8, 22 years old. Romel G. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name correctly, so I'm gonna get a shout out. Boom, there you're on the screen now. Watching from Davao, Philippines. I feel like I didn't say that right. Well, welcome to the stream, Romel. Glad you can tune in today. YYZ Bruce saying a lot of the Delta fleet seems to be quite old. Well, Delta itself is quite old, so I guess that kind of explains why their fleet is a little old. Kitty B, welcome to the stream. Tojo 375 saying hi y'all from Hamburg, Germany. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream.
That's 588, Atlanta and LAX, line up away, traffic downfield.
Landing here, Delta Airlines Flight 1526 from Montreal is a 2-hour and 12-minute flight on an Airbus A319. It's 19 years old. Good morning, Kitty B. Some scrubbing the outside of this Delta. Oh, we crashed. Hopefully it comes back alive here. Oh no. Okay, well hopefully we're back. Like I said, the Wi-Fi isn't the best, so might go in and out. Was Delta Airlines Flight 2966 coming in from Kuchik. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. CHA. It's a 27-minute flight. It's a Boeing 717. It's 18 years old. Kevin R. saying, Nathan, the Boeing 757-200 is my favorite jet. You like the pencil plane? It's a pretty good plane. James Henry saying, watching y'all all the way out in the country in Kentucky. Well, glad you could tune in today, James. Oh my God, it's getting hot and hotter as each minute goes by. The sun's starting to peek through the thin layer of clouds we have here right now. Departing is Delta Airlines Flight 1641 going to Houston. It is an Airbus A320, 21 years old.
That's A079S, left road, this is welcome. To the 406 Atlanta Tower, this is left on the way.
Landing, Delta Airlines Flight 967 coming in from Washington. It's a 1 hour and 16-minute fly on an Airbus A320, 30 years old.
Out of 1641, contact approximate.
Delta Airlines Flight 807 going to Santa Ana, Boeing 757-200, 27 years old. We have so much action, it's non-stop. We have a lineup of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes here on the north side. Romel, no problem, and I thank you so much for subscribing. James, I always love to watch Atlanta Airport in action, world's busiest airport. Yes, that's why we took the show on the road to bring you guys Atlanta. We're normally based out of LAX, but bringing the show on the road to bring you guys the world's busiest airport here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Delta 807, contact approximate. Delta 2023, taxi via the close.
Departing Delta Airlines Flight 406, going to BZN. It's a Boeing 757-200, 30 years old.
Delta 2398, on after impasse, and we just 12 for takeoff. Delta 398, Atlanta Tower, which is up on a point.
Kevin, we're still flying in the same airliner, the Southwest. I don't know if it is. I don't think it's a connection back, but I'll have to double check. I don't think it is. We got Feather watching from Yuma, Arizona. Hopefully it's not as hot as it is over here, because I am burning. I mean, I'm in the shade. But give it up for my dad standing in the sun. I'm also sitting down and he's standing up. So he's definitely working hard. Delta Airlines Flight 2398 going to Louisville. It is a Boeing 737-900ER. It is 9 years old.
Delta 2775. 1941, Atlanta Tower, up on a point. 2398, 2398, contact departure. Delta 447, taxi via the close.
Yes, give it up to cameraman Dad for standing out here in the sun. The southern sun is hot. I gotta fix the weather command.
Got a 1941 on that Snappy 112 to take off. Southwest 2985 on the tower, 112 on the way. Delta 398, contact departure station. Ground is on 121.9.
Let's see if the weather command works. Yes, yes it does. Definitely around the 80s here right now. Humidity 70%.
Southwest 2985, right now it's impact, noise is up, take off. Frontier flight 2349 on that tower, up on a point. 775, contact departure, please.
We're getting some umbrellas going, and I'm also moving the equipment into the shade so it doesn't overheat.
1941, contact departure today.
Cameraman Dad now has an umbrella.
Frontier 2349, on that.
Departing Southwest Airlines flight 2985, going to Louisville. It's Boeing 737-7. It's 22 years old. Nice and toasty. Just the way we like it. We were sick and tired of not having California weather, so we decided to go where California weather was. Oh look, the Airbus A350 pushing back now. They were here all night. The other one and this one.
Southwest 5985, contact departure. Out of 2400, RNAP, snapping road to his left, triple takeoff. That's A15, Atlanta Tower, route to his left on the voice.
Yes, Kevin, I remember you flew on the 717. The Airbus A350 now on the move.
49, contact departure today. Southwest 1749, Atlanta Tower, wind calm, runway 26 break, clear to land.
Golden with the £5 donation saying get a nice cold drink for cameraman Dad. Definitely gonna need it. He probably wants an ice cold Coke is what they have here. We're gonna actually try to go visit like the Coke museum that they have here in Atlanta. So definitely thank you so much for your donation, Golden. Definitely gotta get cameraman Dad a drink. It's warm. I'm in the shade and I'm feeling the warmth and the humidity.
You can contact departure negative. 2723, short delay for traffic departing to Southside. That's 815, contact departure today.
Southwest Airlines flight 1749 coming in from St. Louis. It's a 1 hour and 6 minute flight on a Boeing 737-7, 17 years old.
Check 3 at Delta, cross runway 26 right, hold short runway 26 left. Delta 1073, Atlanta Tower, wind calm, runway 26 right, let's land. Southwest 1749, taxi via Crescent at Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, join Echo, contact ground 49. Check 3 at Delta, cross runway 26 left and straight into ramp 6. Check 3 Atlanta Tower, cross runway 26 left at Delta, pass behind the United into ramp 6.
Annette saying, great to be at the world's busiest airport. It sure is. Lots of action. It's kind of died down, but we do still have 3 more departures lined up. Look at that tower. Does it beat LAX? This one does glow at night. This one does have lights at the bottom. It's like red, orange, yellow. Kind of alters between them.
So just be advised I wasn't getting any response back from you, so just use caution with your radio.
Southwest Nevada One Livery. It seems like the south side definitely has got their work cut out. Seems to be a lot of departures. Actually, let me count how many. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 departures. There is 17 departures on the other side. But unfortunately, we're on the north side, which still has action, but clearly not as much as the other side. Delta Airlines flight 1073 coming in from Baltimore. It's a Boeing 757-200, 27 years old. But we are going to still be able to capture the departures on the other side. Maybe not as clearly because there is buildings. Delta Airlines flight 2723 going to Salt Lake City. It's an Airbus A321, 4 years old.
We're at 233 on NASA 7, runway 6 left, let's take off. Delta 2042, Atlanta Tower, runway 6 left, halfway.
It's almost 83 degrees here, Feather. Definitely warm, humid, hot.
Delta 2042, RNAV Snuffy, runway 26 left, let's take off. United 1850 Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, bottom boy. cleared wings 233, count of departure, good day.
Departing Delta Airlines Flight 2042, going to Memphis. It's a Boeing 737-900 yards, 8 years old.
Delta 443, Atlanta Tower, winds calm, runway 26 right, clear to land. United 1850, RNAV Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Lined up, United Airlines Flight 1850, going to Houston. It's an Airbus A320, 25 years old. Yes, Carrie. Atlanta is great for a huge number of flights, but most being in Delta makes it less interesting than LAX with a big mix of airplanes. Yeah, lots of Deltas here. And over there in LAX you get a nice ride.
Departure, good day.
It's a 1 hour and 30-minute flight. It's about 757-200, 27 years old.
Delta 443, parking at ramp 8 today. 443, turn left on Bravo, hold.
Feather, what do you mean to see the departure time? Well, to track the planes that give you guys information, I use Flight Radar 24, if that's what you're asking. Kerry saying it's still nice to see streams from Atlanta. However, I would just watch LAX more regularly, more over Atlanta. Well, we're actually originally based out of LAX, but we're just bringing the show on the road to bring our channel, you know, our wonderful viewers, something different than LAX. But we will be going back to LAX eventually and live streaming from there. FedEx is going to be lining up. I don't know where it's going, just because it landed a little bit ago from Norfolk. I don't know if it's going back over there to Norfolk. It is at FedEx, Flight 409. It's a Boeing 767-300 freighter. It's 3 years old. Once this plane departs, why would I say no? Got it ready? How about we boost the audio for this flight here? bit of a Southwest in that shot there. If you guys are new and are liking what you guys are seeing, be sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Also consider becoming a member to get access to exclusive perks and emojis. Our wonderful members did get notified about this location ahead of time, so they knew that we were coming over here to Atlanta before everyone else. So that's just one special perks of becoming a member. You might see our custom handmade emojis by me in our chats. So definitely consider subscribing and becoming a member. It helps out the channel. Southwest Airlines flight 4555. That is 3 5s. Going to OMA. It's a Boeing 737-7. It's 15 years old.
Center 1424, line tower, wind 0203, runway 26 right, clear to land.
It's in the shade.
Southwest 4555, kind of departure today.
Guys, let's just say the iPad in which I'm using to give flight information overheated. So it's going to be a little bit without some flight information. Just needs the iPad needs to cool down. It wasn't in the sun, it was just kind of just sitting there, and I guess the sheer heat. And it definitely is warm. Kevin, we're planning on going to other airports. London Heathrow. You never know, Kevin. You never know. I mean, Golden. Trying to move this thing underneath me. Hunter. Oh, wrong button. Hunter saying hello, guys. Well, hello. Glad you can join us.
Bravo, this is Lima departure. This Tango's current at Atlanta, wind 0103, the Atlanta altimeter 3009er.
Yes, Kevin, the iPad overheated. It literally says temperature. Your iPad needs to cool down before you can use it. It's basically unusable. But we have a fan underneath it right now, so hopefully it clears up.
Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Hunter saying I like Atlanta, one of the interesting and busiest places in the world. Oh. And Delta home. I guess I should probably be waiting for the reverse thrusters to kind of calm down. Because I can't hear myself, and so it's a little weird. Very loud. Oh, I hear sirens. What do we got going on? Seems to be an ambulance. Cruising along here. Medic 4. Hartsfield-Jackson.
4 Bravo 4. Cross runway 26 left to echo to ramp 4.
Let me catch up on the chats here. I was trying to... The iPad is back, by the way. For how long? Don't know. Oh, wrong thing. Angel saying aloha, next jet family. Well, aloha to you. It's quite early over there in Maui. But I'm glad you can tune in. Golden, yes, just like being back in LAX. I know, it's gonna be quite common, but definitely common over there in LAX. Landing here, Delta Airlines, flight 1444 from Philadelphia. It's a Boeing 757-200.
Got a 1444 Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, straight into ramp number 2. Y'all have a good day. At 2100 tower, wind 0103, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Landing is Delta Airlines, flight 2623, coming in from Minneapolis. Is the Boeing 737-9.
That's 2623 at Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, 1 echo, ground point 9er. Tug 6, cross runway 26 left, hold short of runway 26 right.
Guys, do we think that Atlanta is holding up to its title of the world's busiest airport? What do we think? Let me know your opinions in the chat. Do we think Atlanta's holding up that title? Give an hour, I would assume so. The Delta Sky Club lounge probably is pretty big, huh? Andreas, sorry for not pronouncing your name correctly, saying morning from Germany. Handover. Well, good morning to you and welcome to the stream. I've seen many of you saying yes it is. Yes, I would also agree.
Tug 6 at Delta Cross, runway 26 right off of the ramp. Delta 2100 left on Bravo, then at Bravo 4, cross 26 left, echo and ground point 9er. Southwest 17 at 68 to Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, line up and wake, traffic will be downfield. Southwest 17.
Arriving here, Delta Airlines, flight 5478 from Knoxville. It's a CRJ.
Endeavor 5478, turn left on Bravo, hold short of runway 26 left at Bravo 4.
Yes, give it an hour. We're actually gonna go visit that someday. Well, while we're here. Seems like the A350 has decided to come back. Unless this is a different one. But it's parking in the same spot.
Endeavor 5478 at Bravo 4, cross runway 26 left, join Echo to ramp number 4, and you can remain at this frequency. Clear 826 Lima Juliet Tower with 3303, runway 26 right, clear to land. Southwest 1768, kind of departure today.
departing on the south side, United Airlines Flight 320, going to Washington, an Airbus A320. Kevin R., thank you for that recommendation. I've been to a few, but haven't got a pet. Lawrence saying hi guys, checking in again from Georgetown, Guyana. I feel like I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Saturday is so much better with NextJet live streaming. Keep up the good work, Nathan. Thank you. But I gotta give it to my dad. My dad's standing in basically under an umbrella right now in direct sunlight. He's doing the most. That's an interesting. Yeah, just give it a couple seconds. I'll come back up. And we're back. So the Wi-Fi kind of goes in and out. Mr. Phil in the house saying howdy y'all. Well, howdy. Welcome to the stream. Alaska American Eagle operated by PSA Airlines, flight 5073 from Charlotte. It's a 40-minute flight on a Mitsubishi CRJ 900 LR. It's 8 years old. Do apologize if you hear clanking in the background. I'm adjusting some things. Arriving here is Delta Airlines at 14:05 coming from Austin, Texas. It's a 1 hour and 50-minute flight on an Airbus A321. It is 5 years old. J-Man, I know that A320 was very loud. Ian? Or Ian? Does ATL operate 24 hours? It must be a nightmare trying to get sleep if you live close by. Most airports operate 24 hours, I believe. Definitely not that hard to get sleep. Hold on. Very loud reverse thrusters. But like I was saying, it's kind of hard, but not too hard, because the windows, if you live next to an airport, you would get double pane windows. Like this hotel that we're staying at has double pane windows, so blocks out most of the noise, not all of it, but most of it. So it's not too hard, but definitely not quiet either. Another A350. We got double A350 parked here just below us. We really got to give it to the ground crew for, you know, working out here in the hot sun. Departing Delta Connection operated by SkyWest Airlines Flight 4151 going to Charleston. It's a Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR, 15 years old. Bless saying good morning. Well, good morning to you. Welcome to the live stream. Arriving here is Delta Airlines Flight 648 coming in from Asheville. It's a 30-minute flight. It's Boeing 717, 17 years old. If you guys are new here and enjoying the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already, and drop us a like on this live. Also, feel free to become a member, as you get access to special perks and emojis, as well as getting to know our locations that we'll be traveling to ahead of time. Flight 2896 coming in from Columbus. It's a 1 hour, 8-minute flight on Airbus A321. It's 2 years old. Right now I'm chilling underneath an umbrella as the sun kind of comes over this little wall that we have. I was blocking the sun for a short amount of time, but not anymore. And also the equipment's underneath the umbrellas as well, so nothing should overheat from here on out. Departing on the south side, Delta Airlines Flight 457 going to LAX, our home base. It's an Airbus A321, 6 years old. Departing. Delta Airlines Flight 1305 going to Nashville, Tennessee. It's a Boeing 737-8, 9 years old. I was adjusting some things, so that was why I was kind of quiet. Yes, Golden, trying to protect the equipment. That's what I was adjusting here. Enjoying the humidity is something I wouldn't say it. Definitely not used to it. Departing Delta Airlines Flight 1879 going to Indianapolis. It's a Boeing 737-900ER, 6 years old. Oh, sorry if that was loud. Adjusting things, like I said. Delta Airlines Flight 555, that is 555, going to Las Vegas. It's a Boeing 757-300, 19 years old. Blessed, I understand you. Engine noises, definitely giving us comfort. Southwest Airlines Flight 2973 coming in from Memphis. It's actually late by 2 hours. It's a Boeing 737 MAX 8. Definitely gotta stay hydrated out in this heat. Let's see what the temperature is. I'm pretty sure it had to been increased by now. 84 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius. That sure is something. Humidity of 67. It's dropped by like 3%. Cameraman Dad is doing something, so that's why we're looking at nothing for now. Mr. Mike, we're filming from a hotel, so I don't know if there is any other locations around the airport that you can actually film from or plane spot from. Got a helicopter. Saying one thing I can't comprehend with Atlanta International Airport is that it doesn't command international airline presence, unlike Los Angeles Airport, but yeah, it's the world's busiest. I know, crazy. We got a helicopter above us. Helicopter kind of doing some circles. Maybe they're coming to say hi. I think they're a fellow subscriber. They're trying to steal the spotlight. Landing. Delta Airlines Flight 972 coming in from Washington. It too is also late by approximately 3-ish hours. Could be wrong though. It says it was scheduled to arrive here at 8:50 a.m., but it just got here at 11:31. It is a 1 hour and 12-minute flight on an Airbus A319, 21 years old.
Have that for you here shortly.
Delta Airlines Flight 1924 from Greensboro. It's a 46-minute flight on a Boeing 737-8, 21 years old.
1924 Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left, going Echo kind of ground, point Hunter. And the departure's waiting in line from runway 26 left. If you haven't heard, we have a helicopter doing some photo work just west of the field in the departure path that we will be rolling here shortly. Number 4 Golf Hotel, there's a Boeing 737 departing runway 27 right, about to beam the tower, about to lift off. Do you have that traffic in sight?
So the helicopter was doing some photo work according to the air traffic control tower. Cafe Spotters, welcome back. So I can watch now. I'm on my break. Glad you can tune in. Arriving here, Delta Airlines Flight 798 from Denver, Colorado. It's a 2 hour and 23-minute flight on an Airbus A321. It is 6 years old. Golden, that's definitely what he's doing. Even though nobody can see me, I'm underneath an umbrella. I'm literally like underneath the umbrella right now. Kit, saying hi from Missouri. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. Delta Airlines Flight 1181 from RDU. It's a 53-minute flight. Boeing 757-200 is 21 years old. Lots of late arrivals here. Supposed to arrive here at 9:50 a.m., but it's arriving at 11:34 a.m.
That's 2868 tower, wind 2603, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Delta Airlines, flight 1688 from Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a 2-hour and 33-minute flight on Boeing 737-9ER. 6 years old.
Flight 2778 RNAV, step your way 26 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 1308 tower, way 26 left, line up away. Delta 1688, taxi via the Victor Loop. Fort Golf Hotel after spot 4, are you going to be returning to PDK or exiting the class Bravo? From Fort Golf Hotel, Roger, you plan on after spot 4 proceeding direct to PDK. Thank you.
American Airlines, flight 2778, going to Dallas, Texas. Senior bus A321, 8 years old.
Delta 1308, RNAV, step your wind 26 left, clear for takeoff. Runway 963 tower, wind 26 left, line up away.
Oh no, the weather keeps getting worse and worse. Colden. I think Kevin Nard's fingers must have fallen off. I think they did. He was trying to keep up with all these planes here at the world's busiest airport, Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Set 2868, taxi with the Victor Loop. Runway 963, RNAV, step your wind 26 left, clear for takeoff. Southwest 1751, turn wind 26 left, line up away. Delta 1308, kind of departure, good day.
Spirit Airlines flight 963 going to Houston. It's an Airbus A320 Neo. It's 2 years old.
Southwest 1751, RNAV, Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. Hotel 1945 tower, runway 26 left, line up away.
Southwest Airlines flight 1751 going to Little Rock. It's a Boeing 737-7, 17 years old. Seems like we have our own conga line here on the north side. The south side still absolutely getting hammered. All the airplanes are over there on the south side.
26 right, good land. Calling number 4 Golf Hotel, showing you clear class Bravo to the north, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Y'all have a great day, pleasure working with you. Delta 19 to 45, R&F, snuff here, 126 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 1408, 126 left, line up away. Southwest 1751, kind of partial set. Delta 1408, RNAV, snapper, 126 left, clear for takeoff.
Ah, yes, an international flight. Delta Airlines Flight 71 coming in from Amsterdam. It is an 8 hour and 57-minute flight. It's an Airbus A330-300. It's 15 years old. Trying to catch up on the chats. I was a little bit busy trying to do something. Cathay Spotter saying, how are you all today? Good, besides actually drenching in sweat right now. It is hot out here and humid.
Delta 1408, count departure today.
Delta connection operated by NDVAR. I feel like I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Air. Flight 5291 coming in from TRI. It's a 38-minute flight on a Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. It's 14 years old.
Delta 292 Tower 1306 from 126 right, clear to land. Air 5291, taxi to the next level. Service 901, first 3901 Tower with 205 and 126 right, clear to land. Delta 1929 RNF, snapper 126 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 796 and 126 left, line up away. Delta 1637, count departure today.
Delta Airlines, flight 1929, going to MTY. It's an Airbus A320, 24 years old.
Delta 796 RNAV, enough here, 126 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 1835, power 126 left, line up away. Delta 1929, got a departure, good day.
Delta Airlines flight 1892, coming from Lexington. It's a 55-minute flight on a Boeing 717, 24 years old. And departing Delta Airlines flight 796, going to Phoenix, Arizona. It's an Airbus A321. It's 2 years old. We're only... Oh, I'm clicking random things. I apologize. Pretend like that never happened.
Left, line up away. Delta 796, got a departure, good day.
Cathay Spotter. Oh, wrong thing. Cathay Spotter is saying, okay, see you all next stream. See you next stream, Cathay Spotter. Thank you so much. Also saying thank you for your live stream today. No problem, Cathay Spotter. Oh, look, ending off on a Spirit for you, Cathay Spotter. Cathay Spotter, enjoy the rest of your birthday today. Plane spotting at SFO. Have a wonderful and great rest of your day. Spirit Airlines flight 3901, coming from Detroit. It's a 1 hour and 35-minute flight on an Airbus A320, 4 years old.
Delta 2374, 126 left, line up away. Airway 3901, taxi Bravo Victor, kind of ground point out on Victor. Frontier flight 2350, Winscom, runway 26 right, clear to land, thanks for the patience. Delta 1835, kind of departure, good day.
Delta Airlines flight 1704, going to Austin. It's an Airbus A321. Landing is Delta Airlines flight 2523 from Cleveland. It's a 1 hour and 14-minute flight on an Airbus A321. It's 4 years old. Delta Airlines, flight 2374, going to Jackson. It's a Boeing 717, 20 years old. Frontier, flight 2050, and it's summer, the Swan livery, coming in from Ontario. It's a 3-hour and 45-minute flight on an Airbus A320neo. It's 5 years old. Another Frontier, and it's Cactus a Coyote livery. Flight 1563 going to Phoenix, Arizona. It's an Airbus A321, 6 years old. Flight 392 coming in from Washington. It's a 1-hour and 17-minute flight on an Airbus A321, 5 years old.
Taxi to the Victor Loop. Frontier flight 1563, kind of departure today.
Departing Delta Airlines flight 2542, going to New Orleans. It's a Boeing 757-200, 21 years old. I gotta say, the south side absolutely still jam-packed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 departures waiting.
That's 2542, kind of departure today.
Paul from the Netherlands tuning in. Good morning, Paul. It's about to hit the afternoon here. I don't have the time because the time was still back home. But the current time here is 11:55 a.m. Eastern Time here in Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia. With unbearable heat. It's like Arizona and Hawaii put together. It's humid and hot. Departing on the south side, Delta Airlines flight 1099 going to Tampa, Florida. It's a Boeing 757-200, 22 years old.
Air 5540 Tower, wind 3005, runway 26 right, clear to land.
You ever seen a 4-for-1 shot? That was it right there. Have you seen a 3-for-1? But have you seen a 4-for-1?
absolutely, man. Go ahead. Man, I thought it was going to be a hard split. Y'all turn to localized zone. Hey, buddy.
We got Johnson saying good almost afternoon from Indiana, USA. Well, good almost afternoon to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can tune in for our very first live stream here at Atlanta International Airport. Well, technically the airport's name is Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the first of many live streams. If you guys don't know already, we're live streaming from July 1st, which is today, all the way to July 4th. So definitely want to tune into those live streams. We're going to try to do at least 2 a day, or at least sometimes like cutting it up into sections. Departing on the south side, JetBlue Airways, flight 2813, and going to New York. It is an Airbus A320. It's 11 years old.
Delta 778 tower, wind 26 left, line of way, traffic be down still. Denver 5540, hold shorter from wind 26 left, Bravo 6.
Departing is Delta Airlines flight 1281 going to Milwaukee. It's an Airbus A321, 4 years old. Les saying, stay hydrated, next jet. We love you all. Thank you so much. And definitely will be staying hydrated. Martin Smith saying, awesome, looking forward to the stream. Delta fan. That's great to hear, Martin Smith. The reversers are very loud. Very loud. But Martin Smith, hopefully you can tune into all of our live streams from July 1st, which is today, all the way to July 4th, which I believe is Tuesday. The current time here is currently 12:01 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't have the time up on the screen because I haven't gotten around to change it, and it's kind of set to be default back in LAX, so I don't know if we'll have the time up, but we'll have to wait and see. Departing is Delta Airlines flight 778 going to San Francisco. It's a Boeing 737-900ER. It's 9 years old. Ed Thompson saying, great stream. Remember the significance of the holiday? Sure will be. Greetings from Massachusetts. Well, greetings from Atlanta, Georgia. Glad you can tune into today's live stream with many more yet to come.
LA-1850 Atlanta Tower, wind 203, runway 26, right, clear left. Dallas 173 Alpha Tower, we all be ready. Dallas 173 Alpha, R9 impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Arriving here is going to be Delta Airlines Flight 433 coming in from New York. It is a 1 hour and 43-minute flight on an Airbus A321. It is 4 years old. It's going to be loud.
Delta 433, turn left on Bravo, hold shorter from wind 26 left at Delta.
Carlos Aragon saying, congratulations, Nathan. Have a good day. Well, thank you so much, Aragon, for tuning in. Glad we can bring live coverage from Atlanta here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia, where it's hot and humid, and I'm underneath an umbrella, as well as drinking some nice cold water. Arriving here, Delta Airlines Flight 1850 coming in from Charlotte. It's a 39-minute flight on a Boeing 717, 21 years old.
26 left, then contact ramp on 3137. Delta 1850, turn left on Bravo, Bravo 4, cross runway 26 left, join Echo, contact ground point Hunter. Morning, Delta 2899 Tower, runway 26 left, line up away, traffic be down 2. Delta 2818 Tower, wind 3007, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Alright guys, it's hot, and I think we're going to be calling it a live stream for today. Our first live stream here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta, Georgia. First of many live streams, I should say, as again, like I said, we're going to be live from July 1st, which is today, all the way up until July 4th, which is Tuesday. So I appreciate every single one of you that have tuned in. We're going to be doing an evening live stream later today, so definitely tune in for that. I don't know an exact time, but just know it's going to be later in the day, probably when things start to cool off a little bit. So today it's gonna be 2 live streams. So today, right now, is the first one, and then tune in to see the evening one. So I appreciate you guys tuning in today. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for you guys subscribing and giving this video a like. We're so close to 3,000 subscribers. We're very close to hitting a milestone on our very first day here at Atlanta. So again, thank you guys so much. Tune in to our evening show later today. I'm your host, Nathan, and your dad, the cameraman, signing off. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you guys so much.